Hello and welcome. This is Africa in 10 minutes, where we bring to you the top business news in Africa, courtesy Footprint Africa. I am Mirabel E. Adeladia. Here are the headlines. Airtel pays 2.5 billion shilling license fee for full 4G internet rollout. In Ghana, Africa Development Bank releases $20 million for construction of Adomi Bridge Link Road. Japanese used vehicle seller opens Nairobi office. Now, the news in detail. Kenya has paid $25 million license fee for a high-speed 4G internet spectrum, paving the way for full rollout of its mobile broadband services after a year-long trial. The country's second-largest telco by market share paid the amount early last month, the Communications Authority of Kenya, CA, confirmed in a statement. Airtel Network Kenya Ltd has paid the 4G LTE 800 MHz license fee for $25 million, said the CA in a statement. The loss-making company owned by India's Bharti Airtel becomes the second telco after market leader Safaricom to pay the fee. Telkom Kenya, 40% controlled by the state, is still operating on a trial permit which expired last September but successfully sought for a 6-month extension. Telkom Kenya is yet to pay the fees since it is still undertaking the trial until the end of March 2018, the CA said. Jami Telecom, the newest entrant into mobile broadband space, is also operating on a 4G trial license which expires in June. We are in the process of officially rolling out 4G and we expect to officially launch soon. We are driving towards the fastest speeds in the most affordable rates in Kenyan markets with Airtel 4G. Airtel said in a statement, customers with 4G-enabled phones together with 4G SIM cards are now able to experience our 4G network in various parts of Nairobi. Mobile data is the latest battlefront for telcos thanks to rising ownership of smartphones. Ghana government has secured $20 million from the African Development Bank for construction of Link Bridge Road, Volivo to Dofo Adidome. The site from constructing an alternative link bridge, the Volta Lake, in the Volta region near the Togo border. Roads and Highways Minister Kwasi Amalko Atta, who disclosed this to Parliament, said even though the government has already secured Japanese concessionary funding for the actual bridge project, work is yet to commence due to the bad road leading to the site. The ministry has therefore resolved to secure the necessary funding for a more comprehensive project that will make the bridge relevant and a true alternative when it is finally constructed. The bridge is a critical part of the Eastern Corridor development, which is envisaged to become the main South-North corridor. The bridge will serve as an alternative crossing point on the Volta River in any unforeseen circumstance that results in closure of the Adomi Bridge, as happened recently when the Adomi Bridge was closed down for rehabilitation. It is in this vein that the alternative crossing at the Volivo and the bypass road is vital, the minister explained. The detailed design for the bridges and its implementation plans have all been duly completed and are now awaiting an allocation of funds for the road components before actual commencement of works. The Japanese firm GICA, which is undertaking the bridge project, is also committed to the signed agreement with Ghana to develop the Asatore Junction, Asikuma Road, concurrently with the bridge. A Japanese auto dealer has opened an office in Nairobi, stepping up competition for second-hand car importers from the Asian country. AA Japan says the Nairobi hub is intended to serve the East African market. Company chairman Hamid Ramzan says the Nairobi office is aimed at boosting the dealer sales, which have been driven by agents in the past 3 years. In 2015, we sold about 3,000 units to Kenyans, 3,750 units in 2016, and last year saw us hit the 4,800 units mark, indicating a high potential to grow our business in Kenya and across East Africa, he said. AA Japan has a presence in 50 countries across Europe, Latin America, Asia, and Africa. It was started as a small family business in Sri Lanka before moving to Japan, where its expansion gained momentum. Mr. Ramzan said the opening of the Kenyan office will address the time difference between Kenya and Japan that derails transactions, making them lose business. Japan is 6 hours ahead of Kenya, and when our clients log in to buy a vehicle, they're forced to post and wait till the next day to get a reply, but with this office, we shall offer a seamless service for all car dealers, he said. The firm is also setting up an online portal for Kenya that 500 vehicles daily, ranging from saloon cars, pickups, double cabins, and four-wheeled vehicles. UBA Kenya Bank has sued the Indian firm Jyoti Structures, which is in liquidation, seeking to recover more than $2.6 million. It advanced the company which built the Isinya Suswa electricity transmission line. The bank, which has also enjoyed Kenya Electricity Transmission Company Limited, KETRACO, as a party to the suit, claims that it is in danger of losing the money advanced to Jyoti. The lender has obtained a court order restraining KETRACO from channeling the payment to the ailing firm unless done through UBA Bank. A temporary injunction be and hereby issued restraining the second defendant, its agents, servants, and/or employees from remitting and making any payments or settling any monies or financial obligations owed by the second defendant to the first defendant, except through the first defendant's US dollar bank accounts, held with the plaintiff pending hearing determination of application, reads a court order issued by Joseph Ongutu on January 29th. The bank says it gave credit to the firm based on the strength of its contracts with KETRACO as the security. The firm on its part agreed to channel all the payments from the state agency through its accounts with UBA. The recoveries were to be done through a check-off from the account as the cash was received. KETRACO assured UBA that all payment to the firm would be channeled through the Indian firm's account with the bank. However, it alleges that in December 2016, it discovered the agreement has been breached when part of the payment from KETRACO were made to Jyoti's bank account at Diamond Trust Bank. The Indian firm had also allegedly diverted another payment from Tanzania Electric Supply Company Limited to another bank instead of the plaintiff's sister company, UBA Tanzania Limited, as earlier agreed. The bank claims that the power transmission line was commissioned in August last year, and therefore it says KETRACO can pay the sum it owes the Indian firm without involving UBA. To help its high net worth customers protect their wealth and for a successful transition of wealth to their next generation, Pan-African Bank, Ecobank, has strengthened its partnership with Nedbank, a South African bank, by bringing them on board in their customers' wealth management. The partnership is set to give HNW customers of the bank access to seamless international products and services that they need to better protect their wealth. Commenting on this at a breakfast meeting held in Lagos recently, the Group Head Securities, Wealth and Assets Management of Ecobank, Paul Harry, said Ecobank's partnership with Nedbank will help maintain the lifestyle that customers want and the financial independence they seek. He said, once you are wealthy, people believe you don't have any issues anymore. But the fact remains that when you are wealthy, you are far from being a carefree person. And the key issues will become how to maintain your lifestyle and to get a higher financial independence. The General Manager Financial Planning, Nedbank, Lloyd Buthelezi, said the partnership between Nedbank and Ecobank will take the premier customers of the bank to their next level. We are confident to say that our corporate clients in South Africa who aspire to grow into the different jurisdictions in the continent are interested to take Ecobank along, and we had to put together a proposition that worked for people as our brand operates in the different jurisdictions, Buthelezi said. We offer a platform which caters for HNW individual banking needs internationally with 15 different major currencies globally. Brings to the clients all the benefits that come with being high HNW individuals, which include investment solutions, he added. And that sums up the news for the week. Sit back for the recap. Airtel pays 2.5 billion shilling license fee for full 4G internet rollout. Africa Development Bank releases $20 million for construction of Adomi Bridge Link Road. Japanese used vehicles seller opens Nairobi office. UBA Bank sues India firm in 267 million shilling KETRACO deal row. Ecobank partners Nedbank on customer wealth management. To keep up with the trending business news in Africa, stay connected. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and connect with us on LinkedIn. These news reports are called From Footprint to Africa. For daily updates and more business news in Africa, log on to www.footprinttoafrica.com today. Footprint to Africa, business news made in Africa by Africans.